What is up, fellow travelers? Aaron the Old Man Gamer here, and we are back with a new game for low sodium game time. So we're going to start playing Horizon Zero Dawn. So we are going to go this. We'll just start a new game plus mode because I've already gone through the game once before, and basically new game plus. It's we start out with our old weapons and our old skills, and we are bypassing all the training sequences, which are kind of boring. You know, they don't really tell you a lot backstory-wise, but let's see. We'll start at normal. I don't want to do anything harder than normal because it starts getting unbalanced after a point. And we'll be OP for a little bit, but you know, being caught in a machine cluster will take anybody down regardless of how powerful you are, so I'm not really too worried about just like cruising through the entire game. So basically what we're going to do in this game, so I've already gotten to a point where my character is maxed out with skills and stuff, so we're not upgrading anything, we're not getting any new weapons, we are going to be playing primarily with a very small array of weapons. We're not going to be picking up much stuff, so basically, it's just going to be a run-through with current stats and equipment. So,
Rost? Rost? Rost?
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
there's a lot of tutorial quests on there, but I'm not going to do any of those because, frankly, I already know how to use the weapons in question, so not going to bother with those. Do a quick save. So just to the backstory, Aloy is an orphan, so she has no parents. Rost is her guardian. And she's an outcast, so if you run into other people who are of the Nora tribe, which is the tribe she's associated with, they kind of treat her like crap, and let me just get myself some arrows here. I run through arrows at a frightful pace, so let me see, do I need anything else? Let's see, fire arrows. Okay. Now I want to get back to my precision bow here. That's my primary weapon. I do a lot of sniper actions, so this won't be as fast-paced or action-oriented as most games in the action RPG genre.
Why isn't he
So
here? Where's he gone to?
you also notice that Aloy has a very lengthy internal monologue going on, and she also talks to herself a lot. So you kind of get used to that after a while. So we're gonna go find Rost. Rost is up there. So let's see. I don't think I need any more Ridgewood.
What's he doing?
Ridgewood. Ridgewood's the primary
He's
ingredient
just
for.
standing there. What's going on with him?
Aloy, you're here.
So we have 3 different options to speak, but ultimately none of them has any real bearing on the outcome of the story. There's very few things in this game that will alter the outcome of the story, and in those cases it's like, oh, I'll let this guy live instead of killing him, but after that it affects like one subquest, and then that's it. So the main quest will happen regardless of what you say. It's just, essentially speaking, the tone you want to take in answering the question. It won't alter any of the other things. So I'm going to go with this one because
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace, and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast, to be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Gratta might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Gratta follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so. I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right, see you at the North Gate. I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate. Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
Basically what's going to happen is we're going to go on a machine hunt. Let's see. Where are we going to go? So, let's see. Let's go on a quest. Let's do Odd Gratta's side quest. Set that as our active. Go find Odd Gratta. Because we've basically got fire arrows already, so we don't really need them. So... yeah, this proving thing that we're going to go on is basically a trial. So one of the things about Aloy is that Aloy, being an orphan, has no knowledge of who her parents are. And the Nora are a matriarchal tribe, so not having a mother is a big deal to them. You know, so she wants to know who her mother is and why she was cast out at birth. So by winning the proving, she's able to ask for a favor from the matriarchs. And the favor she wants basically is knowledge about who her mom is. So,
The Embrace.
here's a
My whole
turkey
life I've
over
never gone
there.
down this valley.
Let's
That'll
go
change
find
after
Odd
the proving.
Gratta.
2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days.
Save
and I'll
right
know
here.
who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright. Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
Yeah, this is a pre-programmed internal monologue kind of thing. Because she already said that she had the thing for fire arrows. But this part is, as soon as she gets down into this area, it'll trigger that particular set of dialogue. Let's see what we got here. don't think I could have gotten that rabbit anyway. Let's see, are there any machines around here? So basically one of the things that she would want to get when she's hunting machines is blaze, which is found on the chargers. The watchers don't have any blaze. Basically blaze is like, it's kind of like gasoline. It's for fire-based attacks. So you'll find like certain machines that have a fire-based attack will have blaze canisters on it somewhere. Now, blaze canisters are explosives, so if you detonate them, it causes an explosion. So they're nice to know when it comes to targeting. So if you see a blaze canister on a machine, you'll want to either try to knock it off so it won't be able to do its fire attack, or detonate it somehow, in which case it'll cause an explosion on the machine. So, Gratta's up this way. Do I have any... Yeah, I have a bunch of meat. I should be able to give Gratta something to snack on. Let's see. Yeah, we got plenty of meat here.
Even when my belly and hands are empty, that you hold me in your embrace.
Hello, Gratta.
All Mother, since I was cast out, have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do? Show me your grace, All Mother, and provide for me once more.
Good news, Gratta. Once again, All-Mother has brought you... rabbits.
All Mother, your voice cracks like the distant thunder. I hear the songs of grief, All Mother. I would join the call, but I left my prayer beads atop the eastern overlook. I am afraid.
Wait at your camp for me, Gratta. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so now we gotta find Gratta's beads. So she left them at the place where she normally goes to pray, and it's kind of a ways off. So she wants us to go get them for her. So Gratta talks to us indirectly. So one of the things about outcasts is outcasts aren't supposed to talk to other people. They're shunned. So what's weird about this thing is that outcasts also don't talk to other outcasts, supposedly. Don't know why, it's just how it is. So, when Gratta talks to All-Mother, she's basically talking to us, without actually talking to us. So, let's see, where is this area? Okay, we'll go this way. So, just FYI, falling damage is a thing in this game.
Look out below!
And Aloy doesn't keep quiet very often, so she will occasionally do that when she's sliding down the hill. Even though, realistically speaking, let's see, I'll get some watchers over there. Get my snapshot bow out. So the thing about the snapshot bow is a ranged weapon more so than your regular hunter bow. So what you're doing with that is that you're going to be striking at a longer distance. So you'll notice that I shot that watcher from considerably far away. And it did quite a bit of damage, even though it was a considerable distance.
I couldn't let you call for help.
Okay, that should be both of the watchers in that area. So if the watchers see us, they alert other machines, and you get the giant machine cluster coming after us, and that's never good. So let's see. Any other machines in this area? There's a bunch of stuff over there. So we're just gonna roll over here, Dark Souls style, and strip these things down a little bit. So we're not gonna take the sparkers because I don't need them. Let's see, machine box, metal shards. I don't need the damage coil because I'm already running higher end equipment. So let's see, I don't need to put more stuff on. There's a bunch of striders over there. Campfire over there. And let's see what else we got over here. There's a bunch of scrappers over there too.
Snow chill itches. Yeah, there's some scrappers out there looking for me. Scrappers are dangerous because they always hunt in groups of 2 to 4. So they're never alone. And the best thing you can do with them is attack them at a distance. They also have a scanning device on them, so That hurt it.
there's a machine down over there, but I don't know why the scrappers aren't going for it. They're down there by the water. They may be stuck. Nope. One's dead. The other one should be coming up here any second now. So once you kill one, the other one's sure to go. You know I'm here. You're scanning me. You're detecting my presence, and I know you can tell I'm around. Why aren't you coming after me? I'm guessing that dude's stuck.
It's your sister, Olara!
Not this lady again. I've got more important things to do than Okay, there we go. Notice that every time I try to sniper stuff, it starts raining torrentially. Now that makes everything hard to see because it cuts down on your visibility range. It's an environmental effect, very nice. Okay, it's that scrapper. Let's go along the edge here and loot this other one. Give me your stuff. Okay. Is there another machine on the other side? Let's take a look. That's a fox. Not dangerous. There's a guy over there. Obviously he's not dangerous, but I never know sometimes, because there are bandits in this game. And the thing about bandits is a lot of times they don't look any different from the average local walking around out there. So especially once you get further into the game, there's a lot of people wandering around. Okay, what's this guy doing out here? What's up, bro?
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help, whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me, it's my daughter Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first, and it tore up my leg. I barely got away, and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes, southeast of here. I forbid her from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
It appears that having dreads is a very common thing amongst the Nora these days, though Aloy doesn't have any, which is kind of odd considering how many braids she's got and how bushy her hair is. But that's okay. I'm not a big fan of dreads anyway, so, you know. Either way is fine by me. Because honestly, if I had to look at the back of Aloy's head and I saw dreads bouncing around, I'd be singing Bob Marley tunes all afternoon, and y'all don't want to hear that. It's bad enough so that others have told me not to do it in their presence. So we're gonna leave it at that. Goes to show you how good my singing is, which is, by the way, why I don't do karaoke. Okay, so we've got to find out Gratta's beads, and then we'll go after this dude's daughter. So Gratta's beads shouldn't be very hard to find.
The grave trail up the rocks is close by.
And there's a whole bunch of watchers.
and down 2 to go. Lucky for us, most of these guys are relatively stupid. There is a boar there. Lucky for us, boars don't attack us. Nope, sorry, buddy. I don't get none of this today. I don't really need metal shards anymore because I've got plenty of them, but they're a resource. You pretty much use metal shards for pretty much everything. So
Gratta may be devout, but it takes strong arms to reach the overlook the fast way.
okay, so luckily for us, Aloy kind of pilots herself a lot of
It's heavy
times.
with rain.
Let's see where we go from here. Let's see. This is pliable. Is there somebody else, somewhere else I'm supposed to be going? Might have gone the wrong way. So the problem with the weather affects this. Oh, there it is. Is it makes certain things hard to see. Okay, so we made it over here.
This looks promising.
Okay, and here's our
Aha!
glass beads.
Gratta's prayer beads. I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks out to Mother's Gate. You know, I wonder what bothers me more. That she ignores me, or that with all her talking to All-Mother, she's never lonely.
Yeah, so one of the things about this area is that it kind of overlooks this area where there's all this stuff that looks like giant tentacles, and those are from a giant machine. So you'll see more of these kinds of things in other parts of the game. So that's kind of what she is looking at when she comes up here to pray. So one of the things about this game is very, very, very beautiful. You know, look at this stuff. It looks almost photorealistic. So, you know, it's a very immersive game, very interesting, very fun. So we're gonna be continuing on with this game. So we're at about 30 minutes now, so we're gonna keep episodes about that length. So now that we've got Odd Gratta's beads, we'll head back to where she's at, give her the beads, and then go on the quest to find that dude's daughter. So that'll be on the next episode. So until then, I will bid you all safe travels, and we will catch up with you again next time for some more low sodium game time in Horizon Zero Dawn. So take care and have a good one, folks.